Hi, welcome to another In My Mailbox vlog. I have a ton of books to show you, and they're all from after Christmas till now, so I have way too many books, more than I definitely should, but I'm going to try to go through them fast so I don't bore you guys. The very first one is a collection of the Mysterious Benedict Society, 3 books in one. These are middle grade novels, but my friend read them and she really liked them, so I'm hoping that me and my brother can read them together and enjoy them. And for review, I got The Crescent and Half Moon by Jordan Dean. I was surprised when these came in the mail because I wasn't expecting them, but she also gave me bookmarks and pencils with the titles of her books on them. So I thought that was really cool. I know it was in really pretty wrapping paper. But I also got The Goddess Test by Amy Carter. This is a paranormal book kind of that has Greek mythology in it and a little bit of romance. So I'm hoping that's good because the second one comes out in April, and I'm really excited because so many people have said how they loved the book and how great it was. So I'm interested to see if I will enjoy it. And then I got Clarity by King Harrington. This is also a paranormal book, and it's about a girl who, she can touch something and then get a vision of it, which is actually a pretty cool gift, but kind of bad at the same time. So this book came out early last year, and I was supposed to get it on an ARC tour, but the girl before me lost it, so I wasn't able to get it, and I was really disappointed, but I finally got it, and now hopefully I can read it soon. Then I got a bind-up of the 2 books, the first 2 in our series by Lily St. Croix. It's Strange Angels and Betrayals. These have been on my reading list for a long time, and it actually sounds like a really good series, so I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Then I got Wolves, Boys, and Other Things That Might Kill Me by Kristen Chandler. This book has gotten some mixed reviews, not a lot of really great ones, so I'm hoping that it's good because I was really excited about this book. And then I got the second book in the series, Wolfsbane by Andrea Cremer. The first one I absolutely loved, and I was so excited when this one came out, and I was actually disappointed with the turnout of this book. It was kind of boring, and it took me a while to actually get through the book because it had some rough patches that I just thought were really boring. And then Blood Rose, the 3rd book in the series and the last. This book was a little bit better, but I was really disappointed at the end because I wanted things to turn out differently. So I was disappointed, but it was a great ending to the series. And then I got I'm So Sure and So Over My Head by Jenny B. Jones. This is the 2nd and 3rd book in the series. The first one is called So Not Happening, and I read that 1 or 2 years ago and really loved it. So I'm hoping to read these soon and be able to finish the rest of the series. Then I got The Liberations of Alice by Abby McDonald. I haven't heard anything about this book, but I found it on Amazon and it looked really great, so I'm hoping I enjoy it. And then I got Clockwork Prince, which is the 2nd book in the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. This is kind of like the beginning of her other series, which is called The Mortal Instruments, and there's 2 more books coming out for that one. And actually City of Bones is going to become a movie at somewhere near probably the end of this year or next year, but I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Then I got Island Girls and Boys by Rachel Hawthorne. This book was my very first YA book that I ever read, and it kind of holds sentimental value just because of that. So I don't know why I didn't get to buying it until now, but I just bought it and reread it, and it's just a great book. Then I got Are You Going to Kiss Me Now by Sloan Tannen. This is a book about celebrities that get stuck on an island and are trying to get off. And then The Juliet Spell by Douglas Reese. This is a book about a girl who she makes a spell, and then Shakespeare's brother comes into the 21st century, and then later on in the book Shakespeare himself comes into the picture. So it was actually a really great book, and I was excited to read this because everyone says it was great. I didn't think it was amazing, but it was definitely worth buying because it was really good. And then I got The Predicteds by Christine Seifert. This is a dystopian novel about a school that has to get a survey, and it kind of predicts if they're going to become criminals or not. And so during the end of the book, they kind of split the criminals, the soon-to-be criminals, and then the normal people. And it's kind of sad how they did that, but hope they don't do that in real life. Just saying. And then Take Me There by Carolee Dean. This book was definitely a surprise for me. I had no idea it was actually going to be that, I don't know, serious. I thought it was just going to be kind of like a light romance book, but it was actually really good and definitely not what I expected. And then I got Struck, which is a bind-up of Rhonda Stapleton's 3 books. Stupid Cupid, Flirting with Disaster, and Pucker Up. I've read 2 of the books so far, and this has been the very first book on my to-read list, and I'm just getting to read them now, but I am very disappointed because they aren't as good as I thought they would be. And then I got Fixing Delilah by Sarah Ogler. Cool Beans, Latte Days, and Double Shot by Erin Mangum. This is the whole her first trilogy, I believe. Erin Mangum is a Christian author, and this book the series is just amazing. Like, I love them, and I can't believe that the series is over, but I'm hoping to read her other series soon, which is Mismatch, Rematch, and I don't know what the last title is, but they're really good. And then I got The Maze Runner and The Scorched Trials by James Dashner. This is also a dystopian series that I have not read yet, but a lot of people have recommended it to me, so I'm hoping to start this soon. The third one is The Death Cure and is already out, but I haven't gotten to buying it yet. Also for review, I got The Forgetting Curve and The Other Life. The Other Life I have read already, and it is so good. Both these books are coming out in May, so my review for these should be up sometime in middle April. But The Other Life is a book about zombies, but instead of calling them zombies, they call them weepers. And I read this book all in one sitting. It was really, really great. And then I got Fearless by Francine Pascal. This book I've never heard of before, but I saw it in the store and had to buy it because it just looks really good. And I'm attracted to like dystopian novels that have really great covers. And then I got The Enemy by Charlie Hickson. This is also a zombie novel, and I don't really read too many because zombie novels are really not my thing. But lately I've gotten into some, and they've actually been really good, surprisingly. So I'm gonna give a chance to this one. Then I got Getting Over Garrett Delany by Abby McDonald. This book is just came out in January, I think, and sounds really good. And then I got Boys, Bears, and a Serious Pair of Hiking Boots by Abby McDonald. This book I was planning on reading. I bought it on my Kindle, but never read it and somehow deleted, so I had to buy it in real form. So I'm excited to read this because it looks really good. And then the last one, which is probably my favorite books of all, is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And I wasn't planning on buying this book, but I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and it's actually a signed copy. And I saw when it first came out, like a month ago, that everyone was just raving and ranting about how great this book is, and I decided to get it for myself. I've never read any other of his books, but I do own some, and I think I'm gonna read his other books soon because this was just an amazing book and so sad at the same time, but really good. But yeah, if you haven't read that, definitely you should. So that's all the books that I got. Hopefully I went through them pretty fast. So just leave a link to your In My Mailbox in the comments below and I'll check them out.